Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we solve the problem of array search. That is the very frequently asked question in the startup company and very frequently asked question. So for that reason, you can see here, a lot of company has to ask this question. I think yeah. So in that you can see there is a lot of companies have are not listing here. I just list all in our descriptions. So this is the very frequently asked question. This is the problem of linear search. Means we have what is the linear search? Linear search says that you have the array, and in that array you implement me, and then I will find you your target element. That is the linear search observation. One more thing, linear search always be used where unordered short shortcut means that is not in a ordered wise, that is the unordered wise, right? Right. So where where the array is unordered, in that part we have to implement the linear search, and where the sorted element, then we can use the boundary search. So for that reason, so I just start to read the question. Basically you understand the question, but that is the protocol to understand what is the problem. So given in the array of an integer and an integer's element x, find whether element x is present in the array, return the index of the first occurrence of the x in the array. If not, then -1. Means this problem says that you have the array and you have to find the x element, and if in one array there is a multiple of x, so you have to return the first occurrence, right? First occurrence of the element. So that is the problem says that. So what comes in your mind? Very brute force, and that means very optimal. You just think like a STL. We can implement here to STL, then it will directly get the target element. So what we can so how to use the STL function? So STL function is very simple. Auto it is equal to find means linear search. Find of array dot begin to array dot in with x, right? Now start the for loop of it to where it is not equal to if uh, if it is not equal to array dot end. If not found, then return the it minus array dot begin. For this approach we get the index, right? And then return -1 if not found, right? So that is the very brute force approach. That means that is the STL, using the STL function. So in that the time complexity is order of n and the space is order of 1, right? So find is basically here the linear search. Now what is the any different approach? Yeah, there is one more different approach, and that approach is also the very simple approach. How can you, what can we do? Like start from here to the array and just find to the x, means traverse the whole array and find the x element in the array. That is the simple. How can you do? So int n is equal to array dot size, right? Now here there is the for int I is equal to 0, I greater than is equal to n and I plus plus. Now here is traverse the whole array, traverse the array. Now what we can do? If now we just have to find the x element in the whole array. So if array of I means, if array of I means we have to traverse the I is equal to 0, means starting from the here, and if I is equal to 0, so in our array of I is equal to x. If x means 3, so is there 3 is equal to 3? No. Is equal to 3? No. Is equal to 3? Yes. So what we have to do? So if yes, then simple return what? I. Why? Because we just start from here and return the index. Now or if not found, then -1. Very simple, very brute force. Yes. And we can see Yeah, it will also pass the all test cases. So that is the second approach. We can also use, and we can also solve the same problem using recursion. How? How can we solve this problem as recursion? I will explain you how. So this is, now we just have to return the return solve function, and using the solve function we have to start from the array and start the um, and what we do, start array to till in and find the x, right? Now here solve function is calling, and so int solve. Now under the solve, first vector int address of array int x and int yes. So in that there is the starting from the this is, here is x and here is 0. Now what we can do here, to int x and int index, right? Now here is, if index is equal to array dot size, then what we can return -1, right? And now here is, if array of index is equal to target, then return index, right? And the last one is return solve of, right, solve of array and with uh, uh, with target with x, and what we have to do, index +1, right? This one. Now just try to solve, try to execute. Yeah, that is showing the problem is target is not, oh sorry, this is not target, this is the x, that is my bad. Now yes, pass, and it will submit it. Yes, it will submit it. So thank you for staying till the end. That is the third approach, and this all in a, that means in a recursion it will take time of order of log n. Why? Because this is the approach where we can that means this is the times order of n, right? Yeah. So thank you for staying till the end.